Order for me more kwaba eba Golden TV GH so send any first time oba so subscribe like na share and family. And you know him says way back 2018 to 2019 there no Ahmed Suale no ni tiger I for a year juma na sa na see juma yekuni ya Kennedy Agyapong din be bata ho ene onim say Kwaku Annan say boy na wewu no e ya Ahmed Suale ni nua bema police for nche no no ho bi Bawku nsem so wa tu na adwene dia ma hemfo na wo ho no many politicians no o say Ghana politicians entum on ultimate jomundi na dum so no so no di kakra ye den e wo no nti no yen kone yen kohwe nsem ahodo a Kwaku Annan e ka fa issues a e koso about Ahmed Suale dum so na Bawku issue no.
A couple of days ago mobeka ya na me ka kire mo say Ahmed Suale ya yekuna toachini ninue bi wo ho na sese ninua no oni Ghana police for kodi nkomo bi enkomo be na me so no omkodi ebra na ye ba be di Islamic holiday no na me ka sa asem ye de aso to format to ye hu se no sa nkomo no we nkodi police for nso nkire bibia se ampa wo mo ne na edi sa nkomo no there is or maybe very good reason why enter me ka sa asem no kire se in 2019 ena Ahmed Suale ni nuen oba Ken City so oni owura Kennedy Agyapong ba be di nkomo na de ba asem a nipa ko a okum wo mu nua no wo mu susu se nti or the names be by and owura Kennedy Agyapong sanction say no investigation be nkoso enti abrante bi a friend Kudus some be kaya later no mo ya pre asem na to Kennedy Agyapong lawyer so say I offense and the driver sorry the driver no so say Kudus na okokum sa Ahmed ne se he hwense bi amokaka gu abonte ho ne nipa nim se sa Kudus no ono ena Ahmed Suale ni nuen ebesi no so a can yourself on cooperate with them no more police for amane na police for ntinsim ne enko investigate because Kwame Japan tini baby ena wo Ahmed Suale ni nuen oba e say ena o ma assistance ampanso. At that time, Mami Tiwa was the head. He was the director of CID. Mami Tiwa, you are there. Muho. Munka semincho mampeni John Dramani Mahama. The way a man mo pesa muma semiko. Mami Tiwa, you are back into the administration. Na munche bibiye. I know, Sir Mami Tiwa was then the police CID chief. Emma Mika say, one mu to anamongo. Emma Kudus no can drive and woman ka hu to anamon. Guess what happened? Anamon no mutu ye no, omu kochi nipa. Oh yes. Edina nkasa Ahmed Suale nua no odeba no omu koye investigation omu chi nipa. Supposedly say nipa no will be the person omu susu say ono no okum Ahmed Suale. Yes ana. Great. Eni yakochi nipa no. Ye chi nipa no de ne koye ma police for Greater Accra Regional Command. And the two Sanamoy, me now reporting. Yet Chinipa we ya. Afi, ye who be a semi flow. The TNC say a call from above. Who called, according to the report. And one, the police SWAT team a release Nipa Manekoi. Nipa ni dinwa. I'm going to mention the person's name. So ye bisa say, a ban say, and the police for just any panel and Manekoi. Afi yen share. Asem we see 2019 enfie maako saa enson eni bere amene mo ka say afi police for send o mani a kire say ene eye owura Daniel Usu Kranten no a ono ne Ahmed ne ye adwuma asenua wo mu mienu no na o ne Anas areme Anas eye so close no ono abrante ne mom na etwa no ekokum ono anadanfo ewuranom na me ka say Ghana police for evidence or media banner 7 previous evidence is emu ha say keke. Attorney General of our republic, Attorney General led by one Dr. Dominic Ayini, a build it reports or the kwa. Who share report in Attorney General there 201 ni question ni Ghanaians. I'm going to show Ghana for Attorney General's offense and the build up sheet. Me didn't have a tremor. Na Ghana for me say President John Dramani Mahama, where is this country taking to? Under your era, I will not allow this and I will not sit to say no. Edu MPP dia and ye bet me akanasa. Na John Mahama already into me kanasa. Really? Hey, edia some yet ye. Mr. Mahama, last week me can say Interior Minister Eya ora Muktaka Mubarak. When are we informing John Dramani Mahama about this case? And I say, why no? I don't know. But tonight, report ne ewaha. Maybe Chiramu say in 2019, why and the police for ne channel? That's one. Number two, why the police released the guy? Three, who was that? A friend is saying, call from above, call the police for the guy to release. Who? And 7 years down the line, now your suspect is why Daniel Usu Cranting. I mean, ye to me the assembly say edi nipa man ye hwe mo hwe bibi ye wo memwa saa na owura afoko ninia eye Gregory afoko ye ntimi ani owura yasam ye no basa efi later ye de ne kwhye prison custody 10 years. Meanwhile ye nya evidence bi amfa implicate Abrante. Why other than ye nipa sa, why are we doing this to innocent people in this country? Why? Adentia Mr. President Mahama. Folks, wow, tonight, still on the bail, the Member of Parliament for Asen South constituency, in Team Fojo, also the ranking member, Emma Defense and Interior Committee, in the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic, of course, has gone for deliverance against the backdrop of what? Some forgiveness he's seeking. He's seeking for forgiveness for his iniquities. Wakosi yin deliver no. Na waye boni eti o man we. What? Are you aware? Maybe yini na akire mo. Wakose waye boni eti o man nti esese ye den o seeking for forgiveness. Ha. Ghana. Oh no. On say they be American. Me say our two parties we MPP NDC Kwaku mean trust o mo da na makomi create na o man we. Me fima me fim said the nipa be reference Kwaku. John mo man ho ma. I'm serious. Mean to mean trust a man yo ko emi enu da MPP NDC never. I don't know how I should put it. No. Because wo mo nyoma ye na nye fe. Wo mo ni ye wo manam otuo said o mo chechire o man ni said o mo de o man ko enye fe ba ko say NDC MPP no. And now, I swear God, me de sumu ma de chen. I'm sure many would attest to this. The whole of the Accra West, huge, from McCarthy Hill, all the way to where? Baby, the western corridor of Greater Accra, Nina echo in darkness. Yes, so light, no. Now, about saying, about 6 a.m. Me sorry, I may hear exercise, no. During the exercise, me say, me corridors, no, na. I feel ya so light. Me say, really? Hey, assembly na meeting. Look, with friend saying when I know a minister for energy during that time, me who too much doom so until say I feel John Jinapo ministerial position way the doom so in Greater Accra intensify. So this time almost every week biano that area ni na call off, especially in Kaswa enclave. The people of Kaswa be at say almost anaju bia the whole echo off every day Kaswa. I feel the doom sonny increase here. Meanwhile, how many IPPs namwo, the energy providers amwo, how many? We've lost count because omo Dawson. IPPs no independent power producers omo say bebre kwa. Yet they will not give the Ghanaian the power supply. Never. You better soon. Any minister, any government official or any high-ranking government official in the name of the sovereignty of this country are perpetuating any crime against the citizens of this nation. Trust me, it's a promise. You will die painfully. Yari ebe so when man was for me donyame unkuntia enya ho da na ube free o man na nan kanso nya baby twa me capture mu plane because o man entimi nya NDC for dia da entimi nya MPP for dia so da. This nation is a nation belongs to God. Enye bibi nti ene yankopon bo ni wiase nya wie yo. How many centuries after the creation Ghana became the epicenter of the global world, the nerve center. Yen dan finfin. Unse hupa. Yes, there's a reason. It's about the move for mind way and to go pre. Mon say your minus and PURC for increase electricity water tariffs to saying 27%. But down for stupidity na make kind of all of this is coming at the back of what? The IMF foolish conditionality na mukoji you know. You are sacrificing the soul, the spirit, and the integrity and the credibility of this nation. And then how many years have you guys not gone? NDC MPP, Munko IMF. Stupid leadership. You don't have consciousness for the nation's flesh. Munibi. Now he says Ghana, 32 years. You think Ghanaians haven't paid enough tax? Is that what you're telling me? 32 years. You think Ghanaians, we haven't paid enough electricity, water tariffs? You think so? You are doing this to us out of your foolishness and your ignoramuses. And I need to tell you in plain words, and we need to take all of them out of power. Let's look for better leadership. Somebody who may care and care well. I don't need, we need more options, so not dramatics. The too much drama is too many drama. A soldier for a they be make one simple. It's better than all the constitutional administration we've had. Munko check why Kutu Echampo. Makano wasama kaka. I'm tired. I did a whole documentary of Kutu Echampo, and the things he did for this country is so overwhelming. Under the leadership of Kufuor, Besin Wine, Obienu Obetimi compare Kutu Echampo under the military rule. Are you talking about what? Agriculture? He used agriculture as the baseline to develop this country. What are you talking about? The housing deficit, and the more housing deficit, NDC MPP, where is it? Now, so I can boast of Teshi Estate. I can boast of the East Legon. I can boast of North Legon. I can boast of what? Joulu. And the last one, the biggest estate in the whole of West Africa, DC, Dansuman. Modi anyway, Dansuman Estate. Modi awa you useless people, NDC and MPP, useless people. I don't care how you people think. The Ghanaians are suffering. We don't know. It's an ending. You need to be in Kwajieba. And now we say tariffs in 2027 now. Yeah, they bet to Ghana. So Ghana for ni more. So, in here saying 4.1. You see, lights in Kwao, 14 point what? 14 point something. You see, 14.7. Tariffs here, they buy electricity. So, what are you saying? 4.1? 4.0. We anything. Meanwhile, through no fault of Ghanaians, so, I buy MPP, Mutrase, you allow Galamsey to go on in our water bodies, our forest reserves and water bodies, to the destruction of all of us through no fault of ours. Yet, today, in Sunni now say, you are telling Ghanaians here to take a drink, I want to say, you remember 4.0 tariffs. Electricity. When you know what Ghana has electricity to all use own tiaka. So, this tariffs were any for him. This 14.7 way tariffs were everything. What have we done? In any way, Modi way cry ban and a constant flow of power. Problem, no problem. Yet, there are certain areas within the country constant light off is going on now. MPP bar no was shifted, NDC bar no was shifted. Mo pono hon kakran no mo de amay say yenye. Go to the ministers, their homes. This current ministers, NDC, every minister their light or foolish people. Light will move. Yes, they want to enjoy light. Lunatics. Ubeko John Jenapofie power, electricity our generators the fee. And I'm moving say mu nipa che Ghana for. I swear to God, mu nipa che Ghana for. Look, power to the people is coming from the people. Okay? Oh dear. Folks. Well, tonight, Ghana Speaks more shortly. And Ghana Speaks, of course, proudly brought to you by Ora Blasters. Folks, Ora Blaster from Koma Manu Bidin 8 year. Asasi bi wutu ho anamon ntokwa woso ebini o asasi mpa ye nkoto ni ensi down so nya ba bi mfa itinto so no kra no hwe governments upon government seem incapable of reversing this destruction. Why? Because your lands commission when go na a bunch of foolish people and go lands commission because asasi ba ko ye betumi aton ma nipa 10 ya bekwa ko gina ho then there's a judge, another useless judge, Bisutiwa, or also not doing a corrupt. Go to a dental court. But come go be bunch of thieves. The country is like a crime scene. Like John Mahama himself said. Baby, as someone to office a crony, and you crow papa. A crowway, Minyana America for me to bombia to no much shikriase. Because Nippon is ready some mebwakrono. They are all coming for their personal aggrandizement. Yeah, as I say kempo. And whom man to Obekono, Nippa Guho. Or am I ready to harm you? People are wielding cutlasses, machetes, in cranting, kotokro, and strada, all offensive. Any Sophie, any axe, and Omuhimi said it. Would you go there? It's been about how many days, weeks that he's been in the police custody, pending that the police would drop in more evidence to, as it were, to build their premier facie case, and then Attorney General comes in, and then it becomes like Daniel Usu-Cranton versus the state. Whilst we were, this is pending, hoping with further and better particulars to add up to all of that. Well, today, the Accra High Court, did something I really don't have much more understanding to. And I guess that quite a number of people who also have heard this are reading a lot of meanings into it, that Owusu-Cranton will no more be in the police custody, but will be in prison. Folks, that's the breaking news story tonight. Of course, let's go on the line and speak to lawyer Kofi Esau. He's the counsel to Daniel Owusu-Cranton on the line. Niensha said, "Send a Nyomano Esi Epane wa Accra High Court." Mr. Esau, Memwajo, what is saying? Good evening, Mr. Esau. Hello, Mr. Esau. Oh, Mr. Esau is still...
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
But what's the main? Great.
Hello.
Now, at the Accra High Court today, what we are learning is the trial judge, Sisi and Waremane your clients, Daniel Owusu-Cranton, into prison custody. Can you confirm this, correct?
Yes, I can confirm that is what transpired.
Great. Now, my build up, the year my ekukudru and pempenso, we say, Yenimisa so mu put more build them case up for the judge to know, including that of expecting the Attorney General to come in. Ebane send a trial judge, or the case may be drew some pempenswe.
Okay. So, for educational purposes,
yeah.
This is not even the trial judge.
Okay, good.
It is just a bill application, a repeat bill application of the High Court.
Okay.
Also, in Ghana, the law stipulates that every offense is bailable.
Good. Yeah.
The statute, every offense is bailable. But I said that the reminder and now road people become apprehensive. The reminder and now the season and now the two also not judges and person. I'm going to talk about nothing money. The case is alone. And I said, there's a police state. Police for the plateau with a charge for no one no person. Over that remand, but that practice is retrograde. To give you the chronology of it, when it comes to a matter dealing with murder in your man, it's an indictable offense. I started off with police member provisional charge sheet, and then you call district court. The district court knows the eviction. It is hard to be a court and then high court. Judge and then trial judge. You can't start a trial. So that is the basis of the case. Ghana police, if you see your client, you have nothing on him. You must say, I don't know, I'm on MPV pictures. And after the in 2 months' time, but we share the court after 2019. So many reports that compare to you normally the way we are more time in Lukuno. And so say, I say, the client in our picture. I mean, normally be now I say. So could be this website a chair. Now, I witness a chair police when say, or followed by the material of one for the pure water. To turn down crab for quarry, nam ya to ko no to be man for na to man o man board boom enti ade record down court no aye we no we high court for bail application no the ba we na more than na mata na the court no so say I'm to my bill because we shall law no na a precise section 194 of the Criminal Procedure Act no and ma every right for the district court to give bail but akoye say e made that na akoye say did the case so e anything or they just remand it's a call high court there no charges they call for bail and e ba no criminal offenses now criminal matter so power court lower court now they want to look for higher court for a repeat application can you call here and a judge no made school no say your client no Ghana 2019 October you could pay 20 January 2019 Suale my heart goes out to the family but then Obi this year 2019 most of your client no year all the people to come 2019 October no argue with you but you can court London acquire my diaba and no call no buy it to court let me say the passport me bio page me when stamp page we no travel page is no say to coin October 2019 the passport has stamped from 2019 to 2024 to coin up the past stop you say Ghana police for support to airport and the stop notice too so now immigration can stop it Ghana police is near that for Daniel so from 2019 they sing no let me pay kwa abuchiba no have to airport me say hello
Yeah.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's the main car?
The baton.
Good one. Meet you.
But what do you mean?
I met meet you by Casa. Yeah, Casa. David Casa.
Okay, secondly, that's what the court name said. I'm going to chill on the 15th, which is a Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm going to join on Monday. We still have the cognizance bill. No, that's also cognizance. With one surety. Police inquiry bill, one surety. Monday, November 4, Mamujani. It's the police, not the police service itself. The Jani Panini. So reported Tuesday. Not Tuesday, now, many members of my children. Now, when I go to that now court, now when they start about say murder, we could because in a fact, Mr. Obama pressure to one honorable Canada. Now, Casa same way, a SNA, get to remand. And I make a say, you can maybe be or say the court, no, put me a boat and my bill. No,
exactly.
I said, almost through, and I Osha Martin, case in night, I say that is the check can be I won't say about highway, offense is very way, the punishment is very grave and all that. Evidence no so strong, you don't give the we no come it's a different court in my bill. But 194 now. I say will be a kind of committal proceeding.
That's right.
After committal, no get me on my bill. What I say?
Yeah.
Yes. After we are wire committal, big my bill. Actually, if I not put national court trial and kasa. You can tell now kind of trying to be a shot there. You don't put no high court trial there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, committal no for committal the police person no investigation here.
Since the police if on crane we am build up, right? Okay. Okay.
Some way murder in Clefeta to the first count of abetment and the second count of murder. I said investigation is going to be in perpetuity. Every 2 weeks, somebody with new charge sheet. And I catch again, he said, investigation into us. Yeah, can argument, you're going to in your way soon. Attorney General, I can't tell you more fair about it. Also, Casaya, oh, poor dear, almost say I hear Juma, I come here
and the crack.
If I should chess, I'm sorry, I would say the pictures now. The client may be more, oh, Brian, no copy, I will get you. Police for my food, yeah. What shall I tell you now? I believe in the position, but that's country one. Training also in the police one is a war. call signal with the record. I said, so now Madina, on the 19th of January, we call. Then, I'm on this. I put it on about one call signal to you. Whatever telco, I would say, the client's number. I'm on far evidence. I'm very, very naked affidavit. Say, so now, Abraham, the big Accra, I say, when you'll be the only soul moving upon it. And they say, this thing is retrograde. You back in the days, now, police supposed to be keeping the purpose.
Exactly. But my name is Kofi. Says here, no more clients, you know. What police custody for like how many days, weeks?
Sisia, from 15, from 15, I'm on the police entire bail on the 17th. I'm also chaining on the 18th. We're done from on the 18th till now. 18th of March to 14th April.
So now we did bear 1 month in the police custody.
Hello.
Yeah, Kofi, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, you better like I said, we did bear 1 month in the police custody.
Yes, in police 1 month, yes. 1 month in police custody, yes.
Wow. Great.
Yes.
Now,
and that is how a citizen of Ghana is being treated. Just because the police slaps you with a charge of murder. Now for the judiciary cannot even assess authority to just refuse this invitation to keep someone just because the police have said they have suspicion. And the state has so much resources. Age representative himself. Some of us no man is bill. Age representative in the catcher court. That's what man is bill. So they are carrying a passport and go to work.
Exactly.
And so, yes, sir, no. There's no say. Or refuse to bill, no. Straight competitor, a bench ruling, we refuse to bill, just like that.
Just like that.
It wasn't a reasoned ruling.
I see.
A bench ruling, we refuse to bill, no. And now they're moon chair. That is how it was said. They're in chair, chair. I mean, we will apply for the copy of the ruling. Now, I'm Ghana.
I see.
This is how a citizen should be treated. Because the police slapped a charge of me based on fact that that's not supported by any evidence.
Okay.
Affidavit in opposition, no, nothing, no evidence, no evidence, no attachment.
Agent intimi amamo substantial ABR.
But
agent intimi amamo concrete ABR to assert say no say nyoma kwa e betimi ay convincing enough. Bibia say MP agent eyimo.
The patrol man
me say there may be some say agent no affidavit or the ban emukra enshadan yedu if I hear you right.
Emunyedu. I'm talking here about the submission. We are not sorry customer agent. So obey affidavit no only written. Who is not also kata. Akasa no. Oh, not the media. Because police for the man is share. Well, it's just based on hearsay. Police for man is hearsay.
This is very sad.
Okay. That is it. That's what we are relying upon to remind someone. I'm going to want to keep you because police now be so police. Not police. Police will be there will be no uniform will be so because nobody can speak to power.
So
that's not right.
It's finally now ubeje hwakono. But say finally Mamentia Dibiase so that I let you go. So it means from maybe Ochine Kono Enyadia Daniel Usul Cranton will be in the custody of the police, but woman in the back of prison cell now. Okay. Okay.
After how police was or how with such alacrity will be there next time I the microphone in the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Good one. Good one. Kofiesa. Matthias Yepa. Good. Inti Maminya wa say this is a developing story and then I prepare your best sign anyway din komo. Yeda sepa for this very time. Great one. Kofi Asa is the counsel to Daniel Usu Cranton, also known as Amache. As he said, judge no betra akunyamo no e release wamano prison remand kan ne nim so owo police for kukum ye nim bibia no oda afi the judge ne yes asem no kra ye ni o bibia ye ni asem no because AG attorney general ne ye ode ba me yi akire mo e wa ha ne wa kan bi ni wetie se we ya AG di ba enti eye enough sasa sebio wudi obi ba ekotum just like that sir and another report here no ye be anything. But folks, still on Ghana Speaks Tonight, we begin again with the renewed clashes in the Bawku districts where it is reported houses including the police. Of course, this is our breaking news story. Indeed, folks, Abrantie Daniel Usu Kranteno, his issue is far from over. MCR, someone who they are assembly enye better so. But this is our first breaking news story. Great folks, of course, just gone past the frontline breaking news story. Still on Ghana Speaks Politics of today. Tonight, we begin with the renewed clashes in the Bawku districts where it is reported houses including the police command residence have been burnt down. Well, the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yohanu, paid a 3 days working visit to the district. And of course, he appealed to the Bawku to reconcile peace in the area. Now, sisi ya kase Bawku hodi eje demu hono edem deja. Inspector General of Police nanu ya no pay a 3 days working visit and omukodi nkomo say hey guys momme yenhwe masum bibi emra ewo soro ha say nsem nimu nyina no afi one Bawku na nsusu konya enkomodie say yenhwe masum remra Bawku na ba one ne kodi nkomo Bawku na ba say mo masum remra afi osan ka chene say the police for no so aye omu bia enkoyie no omusu ye the interest of masum remra. And so baby a new medre I think the IGP Nankasa Konya first hand information, but subsequent to this, I think that the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, should declare the area, as a emergency area. Deploy soldier phone call. That's the only thing. Me, Bawku, I stayed in Bawku, God knows how many. I live in Opais for like 25 years, in and out of this area. I've seen guns blazing in the atmosphere back to back. The war field in Bawku nye agrodi. I'm talking about when we were there in the 80s. And at Bawku, one head of state be kaya na emeda so yeah and it's our story we NTB. Former and late Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlins one time be then Tokwana Soseya drove a peace goer, landed in Bawku, stood on the peace goer and told the Bawku township, Mudiagra, I will evacuate the southerness all back to south and set the whole district ablaze. So Rawlins yes and Jabane ebi asumri about. Namupa mun charge Rawlins under what? Ethnic cleansing. Why not? Yeah. If Rawlins had evacuated all the soundness, because all of us went there. I went to Mekwatranwa. Me papa ne me mama ni me. My father was a big man. Me papa and they extended water throughout the Bawku township, everywhere in Bawku. It was done by my father, my late father. Inti ahimfo wo Bawku krom upper east Bawku Bolga na ba everybody just said they love my father to the teeth. My father on the in so-called Bawku township nina Sankasi de Kohimfa everywhere in Bawku. So we know BB no Bawku for mu here ensuo electricity. Me wo na Rawlins the electricity at the bar Bawku in 1992 and electricity through VRA womode bar Bolgatanga. Yes, there be ensuo electricity bibia ho eduane bibia yentu gold wo Bawku. Yentu diamond wo ho yentwa cocoa wo ho. No, none of the nation's export earner can be said to be said oho enie tu banti yeni abre nti yenkofom enem ne ade to say kind of saying western region ye to gold and now oboase ne ade. No, bibia say bibia no oman no oman one no enviable export e bia no yenya free Bawku except say The people of Bawku, between the Kusasis and the Mamprusis, cannot, will not, and may not agree of themselves. Say, who should lead us and that succession plan? And Yejuma. Debbie, Kakao. And you say, Bibi, no. About one kasa assassinated the only keke so live peaceful among themselves. There, woman say no, they seem incapable of working this thing easy for themselves. Therefore, the whole nation, they are drawing the attention of the nation over there. Why? And I tell you, folks, the Bawku crisis is not like a quarter of a century or half a century. A century more, 100 years plus. 100 years plus. And the people of Bawku are still fighting. That's why sometimes if Nipa Bibi can't say yeah, now see if we should say they are right or they are not wrong. As far as Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah concerned, he extended education to the whole of the northern belt, northern region, upper east, upper west. And Nkrumah making sure say education ain't free. Me Kwaku, I went to educate me school free. And yanda mwakufu the some business free education or some. No, before us free education is someone about the massa. The people of North no near school free. Me, I went to school free. Kwame Nkrumah declared we made special budget for the northern belt. Why? Because Nkrumah wanted to bridge both the south and the north. Look at the tonight, my northern brothers. Do not say I'm speaking against you, but that's the fact. Our northern brothers. In northern region, upper east, upper west, look at the kind of schools Amakuko. Yeni anoma mu free throw, shesuku ahudwa makuko, amudewa Ghanaian politics nimu, including tonight. The head of state or the president of this republic is a northern. Yet, yeni asumdre was wrong. Edi asem. No, edi asem. Why is not disturb me line? No? Ah, dear ba some cry and a mama esro and yoma echo the equi. What is going on? A dear bion yes, esabi esro for a dear biom school yamamubi electricity a biwo ensure a biwo and tibiaba sem as I say kekau. Should you see what northern region between the Abudus and Andanis? Sebin prediasa. Ediye na yemu amutumi twa ohiniti edisi duaso te se trophy ohiniti o ohinimu o ye twa ohiniti edisi duaso te se trophy, and they were going in and out of the principal street of Tamale. Why? This human act. What is wrong? And also the chieftaincy semia, and now I have lost count on all the chieftaincy issues threatening the national security of this nation. I've lost count. Some years ago, I counted and we have about 600 national security issues threatening. Chieftaincy issues threatening national security. Bawku de Izwe, 100 years, abesinko. Moses still, mube kumoho, nam adia sem, what is going on? The only thing, Mr. President Mahama, deploy the military, omunkoho. It is not about Kusasi Mamprusi. Let the military go in there. A soldier for Nudruwa, Namono Makan ye or Honum. They are made Bawku in the business. Me, and I'll tell, they know, so I'll tell them my peace of mind. Because me, nyan sign what they are muyenim. I'm a person who engage the whole nation attention over there. How? What? What do you want? Oh. Share nordness amako school amuti memha. Yabubudia unprecedented. Now, so you still cannot work out to ensure that there's a peace and stability in the northern region, and elsewhere in the northern belt. You are sitting here in Accra enjoying your positions. Mebwa, the minimal see mubomudi. All the northern impending for mutitia, bunch of useless brains. Mutiha, you are enjoying your positions and your towns. Your villages are being assigned. Can't you sit your people down and talk to them once and for all? No, what is it that we are battling in Bawku? What is there? No, what is there? How many investors that have landed in Ghana, but who do you think an investor will go there to do what? And for how long? Meanwhile, I can tell anybody tonight that the whole of the northern belt can be described as one of the heaviest attractions for what? Investors to go there and do something. You won't believe it. I'm telling you guys, yet, you call ye. Kwasiasem say ya, and some phone say ya na mudie, ho, and to call who? A giant ball, a true ball, and say country treat Jimmy. Stupidity. The leadership in Bawku, wake up and sort your issue. Do not let Bawku issue become a national agenda. No, all the 16 regional capitals, there is peace. Why not there? Why not there? Why must we be adjoined to this foolishness of 100 years, more than century warfare? How? And when? When are you going to stop this nonsense? That's why I'm telling me one MPP for us. Munche and a man for Bawumia Nkwisi ho. Mun the echo. And to go in, I said, John Mahama by an echo. So I shall say that. Ebra na akufa do ne Bawumia tia kunwa so a wo mo de ohini bi share helicopter mo ye de ne Kwaku wura kromo e de asem ba nkura nie munim nipa ye kum ho nipa ne yakan anu atom. But before elections, before, during and nipa ye kum Bawku nye easy asem ne ye ka no ate ni na because of more politicians see e kuro we benya na so ndwe no na ji se Kristo aba. Well, Tama Development Corporation, TDC, have also exposed the former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, accusing him of land grabbing in the Tama enclave. So, Afi Tama Heya also, former Finance Minister, dear Bassem, Sike Bebreba Wedie na enso no. Ken Ofori and Attack ni di ho akwaje konsa asina. Dear Sem. Nyame America, take Kwaku Annan away. The TDC Penineka. Take a listen to this.
In that T alone, 2 or 3 plots belongs to Ofori-Atta. I mean, why? Is that the only family we have in Ghana? These are facts. These are facts. Nobody can change it. They can come and challenge me, and I'll meet them anywhere, any court, with records, with documents. They can come and challenge me. These are facts. They are here. Maybe I will not read it. All the red pens dotted. Somebody should read the red pens dotted. Every red pen dotted. Read it. That is the exercise I did for only T.
Abba Ofori-Atta. Property name Elizabeth Ofori-Atta. Property name L and Eno Ofori-Atta. Property name Daniel Mafu Ofori-Atta. Still under property name Nana Kwaku Ofori-Atta and Dora Ofori-Atta. Still under property Stephen Asamoah Boateng. Owusu Efriye Prempe. Nana Kwame Ofori-Atta. Nana Kwaku Ofori-Atta and Dora Ofori-Atta. Julox Homes Limited and Nana Kwame Ofori-Atta and ESP International Limited.
Thank you very much. That is just a T. That is what is causing probably the panic in some people. Because they know by the time we are done with all the other areas, in Committee 24 alone, in that 24, a small portion called T, we've discovered this alone. A small portion in Committee 24, this is what we have discovered. You can imagine we are now going to 23. Then we now come to the commercial lands. We're now going to 25. Name it. We start going to all the other areas. These are facts. Let somebody come and challenge it. It's as simple as that. And what is going to blow your mind is that, look, there are companies here.
Ate. Oyamo nshesho. Nipa ba kun obesumo men. Boni a oditi a Ghana no. When one on kwa na sefo. Ofori-Atta no kwa na sefo. List e wo paper no so a. tema development corporation nsase omo akwaje na me nso obi sumra me MCF obi amra ne yankwaji bi unhu za Ghana nsase na be kasa nipa baako se woto na wotie sansem we na se ye woda wonu nyankopon oman ye na yetim all right nso de kasa chem se Kwaku na we say no you don't want us to tell your decision makers true to power yen ni say ya wate oforiata ba na wabeje be 10 we so ba MDC for mu ye de do mu ka say MDC free power we will still get some recalcitrant NDC ministers on be ye boni eti o man ya another government beba obetwe o maso they don't learn oh woman nsua hwe oh dientia because woman him say you and I our minds are fickle. They know say we consume gullible. They know say they don't care. We can't do anything. Or maybe to say Kenya, the Gen Zs now will say yes, they will rise up with their teeth and will read these politicians off. Because we are politicians. They are like you and I. Women to me, we gave them power. Yet, your more power we are. They speak nonsense to us as if their head is not there.